you guys, welcome back to basic. Am I facing the right way? Which way?
Okay, that was over here. Here we go. Now I'm facing the right way. Okay, guys, welcome back. If the goggles weren't enough, I think you guys know which movie I'll be reviewing today, and that is none other than the new release, Bird Box Barcelona. Bird Box Barcelona is the spin-off sequel to the 2018 Netflix hit called Bird Box, starring Sandra Bullock. Basically, it's the same thing, dystopian society, everybody is dead, it's the apocalypse, which basically is what dystopian means. But everybody has to wear a blindfold outside, because if they look while they're outside, they die. So, the only difference is that this takes place in Barcelona, and actually is a much bigger set. But honestly, did bigger actually mean that it was better? That's the real question. Going into this movie, I didn't really expect all that much. I wasn't having high hopes that it was going to be amazing. And matter of fact, I didn't even have that kind of high hopes even when the first Bird Box came out. I expected it to be kind of, B-movie wise. It was going to be, okay. It's going to have its moments here and there, but overall going to be a B-movie. Only for it to find out that it was like a very compelling story. We don't know what's going on. Why is this happening? What happened in this setting? Why can we not see what's going on? What are they seeing? What's causing them to die? So, I expected that, of course, when I came into this movie seeing Bird Box Barcelona, of course. The same concept is there, but, it was still kind of low limitations because it's not picking up where we left off with the first movie. It's a spin-off, so we get brand new characters and a brand new story. So, I was going in, low expectations, B-movie-wise again. Now, let's just say that on the surface, it does have its moments and a lot of good, interesting things that we didn't see in the first movie, but however, it doesn't capture the chills like the first Bird Box did. The story here was a lot different. They moved away from a lot of the chills and thrills that the first Bird Box gave me, because it was always like, oh my god, what are they seeing? What's going to happen here? They kind of moved away from that and moved more towards a suspenseful feel. Yes, the chills and thrills are there of the things that are out there, that you can't look at. But also, now they took it a step further, giving the cultists more of a, more direction too. Because if you recall from the first Bird Box, there were these cultists who could walk in broad daylight, and they didn't have to wear blindfolds or goggles like this. They could just walk around freely, but they were also crazy lunatics, and they would force you to look at the things or force you to take your blindfolds off. And then they would find out if they were, like them or not. If they weren't, of course, they were going to either jump out a window or do something to kill themselves. But taking it a step further like that, it made it seem like, oh, there's more now to be afraid of. Not just these things out there that we don't know what they look like or how they do this, but also these cultists who are going to make you look at them now. So, what's now? There's more danger to look out for. A big letdown, though, that I like to mention about the story was, of course, that they had such a great all-star cast in this movie, and yet it didn't live up to its expectations. Mario Casas is the one playing our main character, Sebastian, and there's his daughter, Anna, and the whole story revolves around those two, when there's a lot more characters in the mix. When also, the only other two characters that actually played a key role in this movie was another little girl named Sophia and another character named Claire, who's played by Georgina Campbell. They play a key link in Sebastian while he's trying to protect these people, and he's always pondering to himself, can I protect them? What can I do? And the cast just gets killed off very quickly and very easily. They could have so much potential and so much more time in this movie. But, it's like they just wanted to get them out of the way. We just want these two here with him. And I was like, when I was finished watching it, I was like, that's such a disappointment to get rid of them like that. The nostalgia feeling in this movie also played a key role here because as you know, that in the original Bird Box there were flashbacks, just like and there was flashbacks in this movie as well. But in the flashbacks in the original Bird Box, it just tells us, about how the world got this way and why we're all now walking around like this. And Sandra Bullock's character is just like right in the middle of it, watching all of it happen. But in this movie, it's like the flashbacks play a much bigger role. They focus in more on our main character and actually find out as to how he ended up like this, why he did this. So he's actually got a very horrific backstory that's constantly torturing him and causing him to make these bad decisions. So that, in my mind, was actually a much bigger improvement on the flashbacks. Is instead of just giving us, how the world got like this, we get the why now. Overall, though, a bigger set, though, didn't make this movie better, which is actually such a shame. I mean, you guys are hearing me, go on and on about how great our main character was and the compelling story we had and how things were done here that wasn't done in the first movie. But however, the way they executed it didn't work out very well. Because, I mean, I'm watching a certain part in this movie and it's very compelling and it's got my attention and I'm like enjoying it. I'm on my seat. I want to know what's going to happen. And then all of a sudden we're dragging along, just keeping on going, keep on going. And then all of a sudden I'm like getting, hey, something interesting's about to happen. I'm like, okay, here we go. And that right there, just like, that's what took a lot of the entertainment out of this movie. I mean, it was like here for A, and then it moved down to a B movie, which is such a disappointment, in my opinion. This movie had a very compelling story to be on par with its predecessor, and it just completely drifted off in certain parts to bring us back here. So it's like we were on a roller coaster here. It could have been a lot better, in my opinion. But overall, this was a B movie. Overall, I'm going to give Bird Box Barcelona a B+. Great compelling story, great main characters. The other members of the cast could have been used a lot better. Loved the bigger set, and also loved the other aspects and other points put into this movie. But like I said before, the way it dragged along and only kept us entertained at certain points in the movie, that kept it from being an A movie and a B movie. If they do continue the Bird Box series, whether they do another spin-off or continue off more with Sandra Bullock's character, I hope they give us more of this that we see and just give us more of a story that's going to keep us entertained the whole movie. Alright, well that just about wraps up this movie review. If you have seen Bird Box Barcelona, please comment here down below of what you thought or what you think of my opinions. And also, if you like my other videos, don't forget to like and subscribe. This is John Berg, your average movie lover, signing out.